Good morning, fellow Toastmasters. Yes. Welcome to the annual meeting of failures. All of you in this room are failures. Because I don't know about you. How many of you were able to walk the very first time you tried? I always knew that you were an anomaly, guy. It's awesome. It took me a long time to learn how to ride a bike. The idea of balance. I failed 9th grade algebra. Had to pay for summer school out of my own pocket and spend my 5 days a week for 5 hours a week for 8 weeks of my summertime taking algebra. Exciting. I went on to get a math degree. I failed at getting dates. Got lucky once and married her. Right there. Yes? Oh, you want to get married? No. I got fired once from Farmers Insurance because I couldn't file right or I sang too much or something. I don't remember. And I got laid off 2 times. I will tell you that failing sucks. However, as I alluded to with my algebra, failing does not define you. Making mistakes does not define you. If anything, we should learn from the kids' movie Meet the Robinsons, where it says, from mistakes we learn. From success, not so much. Is it better to be lucky or good? Is it better to be lucky or good? How many of you would say it's better to be lucky? If I'm in Vegas, Ken, I'm absolutely right with you. It's better to be lucky. Because if you're not lucky, then you've just made a mistake and you helped build the next floor onto the casino. Unless you are on Apollo 13, struggling to find a way to get fresh air, failure is an option. Making mistakes is an option. John Maxwell has started a whole cult movement of allowing people to fail, and he's started this, and I actually think that it's a fantastic option. It's called the growth mindset. John Maxwell wrote a book called Failing Forward. If you Google Failing Forward, or its nicer version, Falling Forward, because failing is too harsh to deal with, Falling Forward, you'll get probably over 1 million hits in half a second. Try it. I dare you. But failure, again, does not need to define us. Because failure, if done appropriately, can lead you to success. How is it going to lead you to success? How can I be successful knowing that I have failed? Don't let that define you. Again, don't let failure define you. 60% of small businesses fail. A venture capitalist, anybody know what a venture capitalist is? Nowadays, most people know the term venture capitalist. Most venture capitalists who have lots of money and are going to fully fund a project for someone, talk to 1,000 people and fund 2. That's the average. This is according to Inc. magazine. 60% of businesses fail according to Business Insider. But what does it take to become a success when you fail? There's a great article. How many of you got this in the mail recently? This is the Toastmaster magazine. How many of you have actually read it?
Just started.
You just started reading it? some great articles in this month's magazine, and they have encouraged me to share with you a couple of things. This is an attorney from Coca-Cola. She negotiates all their sports contracts and any kind of endorsements and things like that. She actually got fired from Coca-Cola before she got the job that she has now. Interesting story. She decided to create a vlog, a video blog, about failing and about how she makes mistakes, so that she can help other people understand that making mistakes is an option. Failing is an option. And then there was this nice lady's article here. Her name is Harriet Cummings. She wrote a great article in this month's magazine as well, talking about making mistakes. One of the things I want to tell you is that when you didn't walk, you were determined to walk, or your parents were determined to help you walk. Determination. Okay? Perseverance. Did you want to ride a bike? Why did you want to ride a bike? You were determined to ride a bike because bike meant freedom. At least for me it did. You analyze your mistakes, don't dwell on your mistakes, because if you dwell on them, they will start to define you. And keep trying until you succeed. See, she mentions a couple of people in here. Henry Ford went broke 5 times before he finally made it rich with his car assembly line. 5 times he went bankrupt. Beethoven initially struggled with a violin. His teacher warned his parents he might not be cut out to become a composer. J.K. Rowling, Stephen King, and Walt Disney all experienced rejections. Walt Disney was fired because he didn't have a big enough imagination. Some people are short-sighted. Maybe it was the wrong environment. But I will tell you that if you, as she says here, Harriet Cummings, her quote is, if you're never failing in life, then you're not taking enough risks. Go out there, make mistakes. Don't be perfect, because nobody really is. Thank you for allowing me to be here today at the annual failures meeting. Mr. Mike Martinez.